everyone, my name is Emma and I'm a health fitness specialist here at Ironworks Studio, and today I'm going to be teaching you a 20-minute bodyweight burn class. Please remember that these videos are only offered to Cobb Galleria associates and employees. If at any point during this workout you need to take a water break, feel free to do so. I definitely will during this workout. And let's get started. So first we're going to start with a quick warm-up. So every exercise in this warm-up will be 30 seconds long. So first we're going to start with some arm circles. And we'll switch forward and go. And our next exercise for arm is going to be an inchworm. So you're going to go to the end of your mat. You're going to walk your hands down to the floor, walk them out into a push-up position, and then come back and stand up. Two more. One more. Awesome. Our next exercise for arm is going to be a body weight squat plus a calf raise. So you can stand on your mat or in front of it. We're just going to do a body weight squat, and then when you come up, you're going to go on your tippy toes and do a calf raise. So we're going to do 10 of these together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more, you got it. 9 and 10. All right. The next exercise is going to be jumping jacks. If you cannot do a jumping jack or jumping in general, what you're going to do is you're just going to step with your arms up. So it's like you're doing a jumping jack, but you're not actually doing it. So if you can't do a jumping jack, this is the modification, but the rest of us, we're going to do regular jumping jacks. 15 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and go. Done. All right, so next we're going to do some shoulder circles. So what you're going to do, just going to stand, you're just going to roll those shoulders back, loosen them up. So we're going to do 10 back, 10 forward, so 2 more, and now forward. There we go. May look a little bit awkward. I'm sure I look a little bit awkward right now. We're just going to do those shoulder rolls. And one more. All right, awesome. So the last exercise that we're going to do for our warm-up is we're just going to do toe touches, just like this. So from a side view, it will be opposite arm, opposite leg. You're just going to reach forward and touch those toes. So we're going to do 10 on each leg. 3, 2, 1, and go. Two more on each, and one more on each. All right, awesome. So you should feel pretty warmed up. Let's take a quick water break if you need to, and then we'll get started with our main rotation of exercises. So I'm gonna get some water too. All right. So our first exercise is going to be regular body weight squats. Like I said, this class is a body weight burn class, so we won't be using any weights. We're just going to be using our own weight as the weight that we're going to use. So we're just going to do regular body weight squats. You want good form on these. So what you're going to want to do, feet hip width apart. You're just going to keep your chest up, shoulders back, and sit back like you're sitting in a chair. So you don't want your body to be leaning forward. You're just going to sit back like you're sitting in a chair. If you have trouble with your upper body going forward, you can keep your arms behind your head. Sometimes that helps. But we're going to move into body weight squats first. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. And for an extra challenge, you can do a body weight squat, jack. If you can't jump, just continue to do the body weight squats. So go back to this, regular body weight squats. Awesome. And then we're going to go back into the squat jacks. Feet together. Good job. All right, so our next exercise is going to be a plank hold. So you're going to get on the ground. So high plank will be easier. Low plank will be on your forearms. So you want to keep that butt down and keep it squeezed. And then if the low plank is too hard, you're going to stay in a high plank, which is in a push-up position. So your hands should be underneath your shoulders. They should be shoulder width apart. And you're just going to stay in that push-up position. So we're going to hold it here for 30 seconds. Keeping that butt squeezed. Again, if the high plank is easy, go down to this forearm plank like this. And then if the forearm plank is too hard, come back up to this high plank. Awesome, good job. All right, so our next exercise are going to be step-ups. So I have this step-up platform right here, so I'm going to be using that. If you're at home, you can use stairs. Stairs are a great step-up replacement if you don't have these at home. Again, you could also use something that's a little bit higher or even a little bit lower. So I'm just going to move my mat so it's close. So for step-ups, what you're going to do, step up, drive the opposite leg up, step back, come together. And then take that next leg. So you're going to alternate legs and just step up, come back. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, next we're going to move into step up, reverse lunge. So what you're going to do, step up, take the leg that's up, step back, and then reverse lunge with that opposite leg. So step up, back, reverse lunge. Again, if this is too much, just stick with the regular step ups. Don't go back to the reverse lunge. Do 10 on this leg, 10 on the other leg. Awesome. And one more on this leg. Okay, great. Now we're going to switch to the other leg. Excellent. So let's take a quick water break. Next, we're going to move into a side plank. So as you remember, the regular plank is with your forearms or the push-up position. Side plank, you're going to be on your elbow. Legs are going to be straight across. So you're just going to lift your hips off the ground like this, hands on hip. We're going to start with this one. If this is too challenging, what you can do, bend your legs so they're straight behind you so that your knees are still on the ground. And you're going to just lift your hips up off the ground. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds each side. Make sure your body's in a straight line. You're keeping those glutes squeezed. Taking deep breaths. We're not moving quickly through this, so make sure you're taking deep breaths. Remember to breathe. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to switch to the other side. Remember, if you can do the one with straight legs, that's harder. And then bending your legs and keeping your knees on the ground is the modification. So I'm going to do this one. So keep those glutes squeezed, make sure those hips are in line with the rest of your body. Awesome. Keep holding it, guys. You got it. All right, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, so the next exercise we're going to move into are going to be side lunges. So first we're going to do just regular side lunges. So you're going to alternate sides, just like this, making sure your upper body isn't hinging too far forward and that you're trying to keep your back as straight as possible. You're just going to sit back into that side lunge just like you would with a regular body weight squat. So we're going to do that for 30 seconds, and then if you can jump, we're going to move into side lunge, jumping jack, side lunge, jumping jack. So we're going to do 30 seconds of regular side lunges, and then 30 seconds of the side lunges with the jumping jacks if you can. If you can't, you can do side lunge, step out, step in, side lunge, step out, step in. So that's what you'll do instead of the jumping jack if you cannot jump. All right, so let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway there, you got it. All right, now we're going to move into the side lunge with the jumping jack. Step out in if you can't do jumping jack. If you can, jumping jack. We're gonna do one more on each side. And one more. And rest. Awesome. Good job, guys. All right. So the next exercise we're going to do is an ab exercise. So what you're going to do, sit on your mat on the ground. And what you're going to do, so this is the first version I'm going to show is the harder version. So you're just going to stay in a hollow body position, feet off the ground. You're just going to come up, tuck up, go back, tuck up, go back. And then if that's too challenging, you're going to go on your elbows. And what you're going to do is you're just going to air bicycle, elbows on the ground. So again, the first one, tuck up, back, tuck up, back. So I'm going to do the air bicycles. Everyone else can do the regular tuck-ups. Feet off the ground the whole time. We're going to do it for 30 seconds. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. $15 more seconds. You got it, guys. And rest. Good job. All right, so the next exercise we're going to move into is an inchworm. So it's just like we did in the warm-up. So you're standing at the end of your mat. You're going to go down, crawl your arms out, and then come back up. So we're going to start with inchworms. And then after we do 30 seconds of inchworms, we're going to move into an inchworm plus a push-up if you can. So what you're going to do is inchworm out. Keeping that butt squeeze, you're going to go down into a push-up. And then crawl back up. And then if you can do an inchworm. Put those knees on the ground, push up, come back up, and up. So we're going to do 30 seconds of the regular inchworms, and then 30 seconds of the inchworm with the push-up. If you can't do a regular push-up, you're going to put your knees on the ground and do a modified push-up with your knees on the ground. So we're going to do 30 seconds of each. Take some deep breaths, make sure you're ready for it. So let's get started in 3, 2, and 1, go. Regular inchworms. Two more. One more of the regular inchworm. Now we're going to add the push-up. All right, so inchworm, push-up, and come back. Inchworm, push-up. Keep those glutes squeezed on the push-up. Make sure your chest touches the ground. You can come down to your knees if you get tired. Awesome job. We're going to do one more with the push-up. And rest. All right, good job, you guys. So next we're going to move into glute bridges. So you're going to lie on the ground, back flat on the ground. Your knees are going to be bent. So what you're going to do is you're going to brace your abs, squeeze them, squeeze your glutes, come up and lift, and then relax. Make sure those abs are squeezed. You're going to lift. So we're going to do 30 seconds of that. And then we're gonna do single leg glute bridges. So one leg is gonna be up in the air, and you're just gonna lift your hips up and squeeze those glutes. So we'll do 30 seconds of the 2-leg glute bridges, and then 15 seconds each of the single leg glute bridges. All right. So let's get started. Make sure you're bracing those abs and squeezing those glutes. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep squeezing those glutes. Brace those abs when you come down. Now we're going to transition into single leg, so right leg up in the air, and keep going. All right, and switch to the left leg. Good job, guys, keep it up. Got 10 more seconds on this leg. And rest. Great job. All right, so the last exercise of the main ones is going to be an ab exercise. So you're going to stay on the ground again, and we're going to do what's called flutter kicks. So there's 2 ways you can do this. The first way, elbows on the ground. Your feet are going to hover off the ground, and you're just going to kick them like you're fluttering. So like this. So that's with your elbows with the support. And then another way you could do it is in a hollow body hold. So arms are going to be down. You're just going to kick, just like that. So this is our last exercise in the main rotation. So we're going to make it count. So we're going to do 30 seconds of the flutter kicks. And it's going to be great. All right. So elbows down if you need to. And we're going to get started, okay? So 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten more seconds. And rest. All right. So that is all the exercises in the main rotation. In a normal group exercise class that I would do online with you via Zoom or in-person class, we would do a whole other round of those exercises. So if you are at home and you have enough time, go through one more whole round of the exercises that we just did. You can replay the video of me doing the main workout and just do it all the way through again. But right now, since we're not live, I'm just gonna go through the cool down stretches that you can do. So the first one that we're gonna do is a glute stretch. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit down on the ground with your legs straight out in front of you. You're gonna bend this knee up into a figure 4. So your body should look like it's the number 4. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna lean forward as far as you can. If you can't lean forward that far, it's fine. Try and touch your toe, but you should feel a stretch in that glute muscle in the back. And we did a bunch of squats, especially if you did another round of all those exercises. You should be feeling pretty sore. But I love body weight workouts because it just proves that you don't need a lot of weight to get a good workout in, especially if you don't have access to a lot of weights right now. If you're working at home, you know, you can do this workout as much as you want. It's just about getting your body going, your muscles working, and getting a good sweat in. So we're gonna switch to the other side. And just lean forward as much as you can. You should feel a stretch in that lower back too. That lower back and that glute, you should feel a stretch in. move into a quad stretch next. So you can stand up and you're just gonna grab this back leg and feel that quad. You can put your arm up. If you need support, you can also put your hand on the wall and use that for support and just pull that quad up. My quads are tight, so I feel this a lot. We're just gonna hold it here for a little bit. Great job, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this workout. We are open. Ironworks is open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday right now. We are only offering the group fitness classes online via Zoom, which you can register for online through Club Automation once you become a member. Switch to that other side. I know we're excited as a staff to see you guys in here. And if you can't come in, we'd love for you to register for our group fitness classes. That way we can see you online. All right, good job. So next we're gonna move into a cobra stretch. So we did a lot of core exercises, so your abs should be feeling pretty sore. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay on your stomach. So we're gonna do a baby cobra. So this is also a yoga position that you can do. You're gonna keep your forearms on the ground, and you're just gonna look up to the ceiling. And you should feel a stretch in your core. If you don't feel one, you can do a regular cobra. So instead of your forearms being on the ground, you'll push those arms up into so they're straight. But I'm gonna keep my elbows on the ground. Just gonna hold it here for a little bit. Look up to the ceiling. Make sure you're taking deep breaths when you do these cool down exercises. I think it's really important that you do cool down stretches after your workout, just so your muscles can recover a little bit quicker. You might not be as sore the next day if you do incorporate these stretches after a workout. Good job. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you can come out of it. All right, and the next one we're gonna do is gonna be the last stretch. So it's gonna be a chest stretch. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna interlock your hands behind your head. You're gonna push those elbows back. So instead of them being forward, you're gonna push those elbows back. You're just gonna lean back a little bit and open those shoulders and elbows back. You should feel a stretch in the center of your chest. Since we did do some push-ups and those inchworms, they make you sore sometimes even if you don't realize it. So we're just gonna stretch those chest muscles out so you're not as sore the next time you come back for a workout. Just look up to the sky or the roof. We're just gonna feel that chest stretch. 5 more seconds. And come down. All right, guys, so that's the end of the workout that I have for you today. Again, this is a body weight burn class. So no weights, just your body weight. Again, like I said, that main workout of exercises that we just did 1 round, but if you go through it a second time, that's what I would do in a regular class on Zoom or in person. So you can just replay this video and go through the main workout of exercises again to do a second round. But I hope you enjoyed this class, and I really hope you register for future group fitness classes with us. Again, my name is Emma, and it was a pleasure instructing you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.